Well, some of you may have noticed I've had a break. I'm back on it now. This is just a quick catch up of some of the things I did before I had the break. This is the front closing nose thing. And then I did the new front brakes. Disc is cast iron, made from an old barbell weight. They're ventilated and cross-drilled, and they float on 12 pins, 3mm pins, so the caliper is rigid to save room. Calipers are slightly big, I think, but I'm not changing them now. That's it. And this area needs some sorting out, blocking off, or a drill or something. I've had quite a few problems with the Mega Squirt tripping out, but I think I've figured it out now. It's all earthing problems. Right, this is my rolling road setup. Basically, I just need to know two things. I need to know the RPM and the torque. So the RPM, I'm going to measure straight off one of the drive shafts with that sensor, and that will read on there. And then the load from this little load cell thing. And on the rollers I've got a bike brake disc to provide the load, and there's my brake handle. So if I know the radius of the tyre, then I should be able to work out the horsepower. So let's have a go. So I'm doing the electric motors first, just to make sure everything works. So let's try this. Right, I'll have a look at that, see what that says. Well, these are the figures for anyone interested, but basically it's motors gave 2 horsepower, which is nothing like what I thought it was going to be. They rated it as a pair 8 or 9 horsepower, so I'm just going to have a look into that, see what I'm doing wrong. Right, this is a live readout from the motors. This is just for one motor, so I'm looking at power there when I wind it up. Right, I saw a couple of 1500 watts there, so 1500 watts in, 2 horsepower in per motor, 1 horsepower out per motor, 50% efficiency. Don't know, could be about right. I think we'll try the V10 then. there's less than 2 horsepower at the wheels. It doesn't seem to want to rev up once it's under load. So I'm going to uncork the exhaust. I'm just going to do a bit of data logging under load, because I've never actually done much of that up to now, because that brake disc is a recent addition on the rollers. So see what the fuel mixture is under load. So regarding the power output, I think there's 2 main problems. There's obviously some sort of air restriction somewhere. I don't think the throttle body is a restriction, as I'm sure they're big enough. So it's got to be in the plenum somewhere, or in the inlet manifold. I'll take it apart and have a look again. And the other problem that's become obvious is clutch slip. So I need to have a look at that, redesign it, or I don't know, throw it away and do a hydraulic one again, which I've already done once. And I may end up fitting this after all.